came as little surprise. Turkish boots on the ground in northern Syria had been anticipated for months. But what impact increasing Turkish engagement will have on Syria's war is not yet clear. Turkey is allied with the US-led coalition in the effort to defeat Daesh.
We hope to continue to work with Turkey closely on continued operations that will root out Daesh, but we're supportive of the operation.
US Vice President Joe Biden is in Turkey to reassure Ankara that the US supports the elected government in the face of last month's attempted coup. But also at issue is US support for YPG militants. Turkey says they're allied with the PKK terror group, which has fought Turkey's government for 30 years to establish an independent Kurdish state. And Turkey's recent reconciliation with Russia, which has supported the Assad regime in Syria to the dismay of the West, adds further complexity to the ever-shifting dynamics of the Syrian conflict. It was the moment Turkish-Russian relations spiraled. In November last year, Turkish warplanes shot down a Russian fighter jet near the Turkish-Syrian border, saying it invaded its airspace.
Today's tragic event will have significant consequences, including for the relations between Russia and Turkey.
But 8 months later, the two nations repaired relations, and next week, Russian President Vladimir Putin will visit Turkey for the first time since the incident. The US and other Western nations are trying to put pressure on Russia over its game-changing role in the Syrian conflict. Ever since Moscow began launching airstrikes in Syria, the Assad regime has made significant gains, including in Syria's second city, Aleppo. Russia is accused of targeting Free Syrian Army forces, which the US supports in their efforts to topple Assad. And while Washington accuses Moscow of targeting US-backed rebel forces, Moscow says it's targeting Daesh. But even if Daesh is in the end defeated, the future of Syria still hangs in the balance. Peace talks and ceasefires have repeatedly failed. And then there's the question of Bashar al-Assad's role in the future of Syria. 5 years on, the man and his regime at the vortex of a security vacuum that continues to draw more foreign influence into Syria's war. Randolph Nogel, The Newsmakers.